Hola chicos, ¿qué tal estamos? ¿Qué tal estáis todos? Bueno, vamos a empezar hoy la Unit 6 de Literacy. Para empezarla, aparte de que ya hemos elaborado el vocabulario sobre la comida, lo que vamos a hacer es empezar ya grammar. Y uno de los puntos que tenemos que estudiar con esta Unit 6 son los Countable and Uncountable Nouns. Así que chicos, empezamos. Countable and uncountable nouns. We are going to see the difference between them. Some of them can be countable nouns. This is to say, we can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. For instance, books, we can say one book, or two books, or three books, or okay, or whatever. We continue. Table, we can also say one table, two tables, three tables. And the apple, the same happens with apple. We can also say 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, apples, okay? So, they can be in singular, countable nouns can be in singular, and they can also be in plural. If they are in singular, we have to use there is. And if they are in plural, we have to use there are. For instance, one book, or there is one book, this is in singular. Or two books, there are two books, this is in plural. The same with table. We can say there is a table in singular, or there are three tables in plural. And the same with apples. There is an apple in singular, or there are, for instance, 4 apples in plural. This is to say, we can count the countable nouns. Okay? Everybody? Everything is all right? We continue. What happened with countable nouns? If we can ask the quantity of countable nouns, we have to say, how many? For instance, how many apples are there in the fridge, for instance? And we can answer with, there is an apple, because it's in singular, or if there is one more apple, there are 3 apples or 4 apples, or the number of the apples. Okay, everyone? We continue. Uncountable nouns. We can't count them. For instance, why we can't count them? Because they are too numerous, there are a lot, or they are tiny, they are too small. This happens with, for instance, rice, there are a lot, and they are too small. For instance, with the oil, it's impossible to count the oil. And the same with salt, it's too tiny, and we can't count them. So, they don't have plural, they are always in singular. For instance, rice, we can't say rices. It's impossible. It's a mistake. Oil, we can't say oils. And the same with salt. We can't say salts. So we always use there is. In the question, we have to ask, and with uncountable, there is a mistake. Hay un error, chicos. En vez de countable, uncountable. In the question, we have to ask how much. How much rice is there? And we will answer, there is. Really important. If we want to make uncountable nouns to countable nouns, we will use this: a bottle, a glass, a jug, a cup, a packet, a jar, and so on. You can see here the picture. For instance, if I ask you, how much rice is there? We can answer with numbers. There are 2 packets, okay? 2 packets of rice. Okay, everyone? Yes? So, that's it. Hasta aquí la clase de hoy. Bye bye, see you.